So before going with the properties of plastic, some common human-made plastics, let us discuss what around us. There are different kinds of technical terms. So around us, what kind of plastics we are using it. Like polythene. So we'll find polythene is a thermoplastics. Thermoplastic means we can recycle it. Yes or no? So examples like PVC or polythene and some items, kitchenware items, we can very much find because of attractive colors. Am I right? Once we go, we need to buy attractive colors, small size, lightweight, different kinds of things are especially observed. So that we are fond of going, even when we go to the snack box, we are very much particular about our snack box, even me too. Even me too. Okay, we are very much particular about the snack box, how we carry it to the school. Am I right? So we are very much fond of going with plastics because they are lightweight, they are flexible, they are limited price, the texture is also attractive. Okay, so definitely polythene we'll use in our daily life. Even water bottles also are made up of polythene, like lightweight bottles. Like we shouldn't use much usage of polythene plastic. That's why now we replace the polythene with jute. If you go with, to big malls, ma'am, can food get spoiled in plastic container? No. If we have given the hot food, so if it is thermosetting plastic, okay, we can go with it. We can't avoid it. Children, suddenly we can't expect the change. Am I right? So our biological cycle at the same way, our environmental cycle is like we have set like that. Okay. So once they won't spoil the food. If we have taken the hot food, definitely there is a chance of, because if that hot food, it is that melting point is that to that particular food thing, definitely. That's why after cooling only we need to use the plastic containers. Yes, like not too hot food your mother will give. If time permits, she just cool it, then she will. If it is too hot, then definitely we need to go with thermosetting. Thermosetting plastic is much costlier than thermoplastic. Am I right? You can compare it. PVC. PVC is also thermoplastic. We can see the PVC like the casing pipes, shoe soles, credit cards. All these are the simple examples of PVC. Understood or not? So this is very, very important. This also we are using it lightweight footwear. It's made up of PVC shoe soles. Especially girls are fond of wearing different kinds of footwear. Am I right? Yes? Kavya, Kirtana, Naisha, Anika. Yes, they are very much fond of wearing the nice footwear and outfit. Outfit means. So this you can see here. Oh no, Kavya, not me. Naisha, sneakers. Okay, okay. So all these things we observe in our everyday life, daily routines. So simple. So this is what. So if you wear it's well and good. Otherwise, just observe what kind of plastics we are using in our everyday life and around us. Just observe. So it is made up of PVC. Credit cards also made up of PVC and even pipes. And we can say that raincoats. Raincoats are also made up of PVC. Okay. Next. Thermocol. So where we'll observe this thermocol? So especially when teacher asks to prepare science fair for science fair or science project, the first thing we'll get in our mind is thermocol. But in some schools, they are completely prohibited using thermocols, but because they are very dangerous. Yes. So with thermocols means it is much more comfortable, lightweight, and we can cut or convert into different shapes. So that's why we go with thermocol. Thermocol is made up of polystyrene. Here styrene is monomer. Many styrene is combined to give polymer. That is polystyrene. styrene. It's a kind of plastic. It's also thermoplastic. So especially we can find this nowadays. When we go for outing, we can't carry the metal or metal kitchenware or any other thing. So definitely we'll go with what we can say, disposal. Yes, in very few shops. No, it's available, but it's not. Some shops they are prohibited to use it. Production is very less because it can't recycle, it can't decompose by its own. It takes many years to decompose. Yes. So here these are the disposal kitchenware, or simply we can say that dining things. When we go for outing, definitely we will prefer this. Okay. So next one we can see the packing things like when we purchase mobiles or any other electrical goods, definitely we'll observe this to pack the thing, because it is like tightly packed so that there is no breakage or damage of things happens. Especially the costlier things like TV and ACs and even many electrical appliances parts or like that, we can see thermal parts. Yeah. So all these are the packing material, packing things, which is made up of thermoplastic. So this is also commonly used around us. Bakelite and melamine, these are considered as thermoplastic. Till now we have observed the thermoplastic, and this kind of plastics we observe in the thermosetting plastics. Thermosetting means once they formed into one particular product, we can't recycle it. We can't heat it, or we can't give it into different molds. Once it is set into one particular product, it can bear with higher temperature. Especially we can see that here this switchboards are made up of bakelite, switchboards and strong buckets. So if we take the hot water in it to dilute the hot water or to transfer the hot water, we will go with the plastic buckets. So that plastic buckets which can bear with the high temperature, they are made up of bakelite. Understood? So switchboard, why the switchboard is made up of bakelite is the switchboard, if there is a chance of short circuit anytime, anywhere. So they won't easily melt. They can bear with higher temperature. In that sense, they are made up of this material. Then this is especially it's a thermosetting plastics. And the other one is we can see here the people like what we can see that firefighters. They are firefighters. They are wearing this jackets or suits, fire suits. So the fire suits are made up of this melamine. So this melamine is used to protect against the fire. When they are go for extinguishing the fire, they can bear with higher temperature. So these suits are made up of this melamine. Understood? And floor sheets, we can observe the floor sheets, especially in schools or in the office. They'll go with the floor sheets. If there is any chance, they can easily remove it and they can change the floor sheets. In that comfortable things, they go with this melamine sheets, and it's also thermosetting plastic. Yes, understood? So these two are considered as thermosetting plastics. These two are the best examples we can say. And here are the best examples so that you can identify. Yes, very good. Next, Perspex. What do you mean by Perspex? Perspex is the kind of plastic and it is also thermoplastic. So especially we'll see that the aeroplane flight mirrors are made up of Perspex. It is exactly like glass, similar like glass, more strengthened like glass. And we are not talking about any temperature difference, and it is made up of thermoplastic, and it is very much strong. Very much strong. We can't break easily. We can't break easily. If we break the glass can be broken into simpler or smaller pieces. So here, and it is also lightweight. It can't break easily because it is made up of Perspex. It is a thermoplastic. And the uses we can see that windows of aeroplanes and windows of 4-wheelers or any other way. And they are much more costlier. But they are exactly like glass. Or simply we can say that they are like a replacement of glass. Now we are using this Perspex. Though it's a thermoplastic, it is very much strong, equal to glass. But there are much more disadvantages with glass. Why? Because once the glass is broken, we can't replace it. But it can bear with hard. Though we give hard bang on that glass, also it can bear up to some extent. If you are using much more energy, external energy, definitely it will break. But when we compare with glass, they are more comfortable and they are much more useful, and they are simply replaced with glass. The strength is also almost equal to glass, and they are much more advantage than glass. And it's nothing but a Perspex. Yes, understood? Understood or not? Now we have discussed about Teflon. Teflon is nothing but the scientific name of Teflon is polytetrafluoroethylene. Polytetrafluoroethylene. Understood, children? Teflon is nothing but polytetrafluoroethylene, and it is also called NTSE, and it's a thermoplastic. The usage of Teflon is it's a lining of we can say the non-stick crockery, or simply we can say the kitchenware. Even we get because this Teflon forms a thin layer, like single layer, and ma'am, but we are fond of using Teflon because with what we can say that we can't use much oil. In normal vessels, we need much oil, otherwise the food item sticks to the container. Yes, but definitely we need to opt for this Teflon or non-stick items. But usage of Teflon is very different. Yes, I'm there. I'm here. Sorry. So here Teflon, we can say that here Teflon. Simply we can say that we can't avoid all these things in a limited time, or we can't entirely change our lifestyle or any other thing. Teflon is disadvantaged, but the well advanced companies, what they have done, they have taken not a single layer Teflon. They have taken more than 4 layers or 5 layers, when they have taken many layers. So up to some extent, until the layer removed from the vessel, we can use it. If there is a chance of removing the layer, then we need to stop using the Teflon, or simply we can say up to some extent we can use it. We can't say that it is completely dangerous, but how we are using it, that is important. Yes, sir, for everything there is an expiry date. Even we are having some expiry date. Yes or no, children? Yes, I'm explaining about the cards also. I want to share the same. So in case of cards, what they'll do, when we purchase the new card, we can see that nice shine and texture of the card. But when it is when we are using the card, so when the years passing, what we can say, the shine gradually, slowly it goes. So when we give the card for its, like what we can say, if we give the card for service, what they'll do, they'll apply Teflon, a shiny layer, not like it's like color or dyeing or painting. It's like oily and the moisture layer they'll apply, so that we can see that the texture or shine retains. Retains in the sense it won't vanishes. It's like an applying a Teflon on the surface of cards. So when we place the card under a hot sun also, this Teflon forms a thick layer on its surface. So it won't go or work on the lustres of the paint or any other thing with the card. Okay. No, it's not a liquid. It's like what we can say that it's not completely solid. It's not, it's like a cream texture, lotion-like thing. They'll apply on it. So, yeah, how we are applying the sunscreen lotions, children? Why we will apply lotions, tell me? why we need to apply the sunscreen lotion? This sunscreen lotion, what it protects our flesh of our skin. It won't, we can't lose our shine or dryness. We can't absorb the dryness. That's why what we'll apply, sunscreen lotion. At the same way, this Teflon also like a moisturizer. It acts like moisturizer on the surface of a card so that it can protect. Girls will understand much more better than boys. So it's like a sunscreen lotion to the car, vehicles also. Until we feel our vehicle shiny, good, then we much more like what we can say simply, we are fond of going outing and we feel that this is my car. See how much shine it is. My car is the best car. We need to think like that. We need to protect the car also. Whatever we feel like mine, definitely we need to protect it. Yes? Now we understood, Kavya, after comparing with sunscreen lotion. Good, very good. Maisha? Are you there, dear? Yeah. Very good. Very good. Okay, so these are the general, in general types of plastics which we are using in our daily routines. Observe whatever we have discussed now, we are using it or not? We are using it or not? Observe, children. Just remember, just recollect it, just observe around us. Yes, we are using all this kind of plastics. Now we understood what are thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics and names of the monomers present in the plastics. Yes? Kavya? Akshar? Alex? Are you all following? Ishan? Arjun? Arjun? Ronak? Where did you go? Ronak? Veda? Varnika? Are you all following? Okay, let us see a small module. Yeah, very good. Let us see a small module based on what are plastics and what are the things around us in our day. Let us see. I just upload the video.
The moment we wake up early in the morning and start with our daily chores, we depend on various items. You may say there are many in the list. Yes, but most of the items used by us are made up of a single material collectively known as plastic. Yes, the toothbrush handle, tray, bottle, lunch boxes.
Yes, what happened, Ronak?
Ma'am, would you please mute yourself? The voice is echoing.
Yeah. Sorry for the interruption. Really, it's troubling me a lot. I thought that today's session is going very well, but last 10 minutes we are facing it. Okay, so we have observed the module also. Yes, good. Thank you. Thank you for cooperating, children. Very good. Very good. Okay, so Teflon, we have discussed about this now. How the Teflon is used and at the same way this. And these are the different kinds of plastics which we can see in our everyday routines, like day-to-day life. Okay, let us discuss the properties.